What's going on, everybody? Just straight out of Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode number 3 of my Tour de France mini playthrough here on Tour de France 2015 with Saxo Tinkoff. So today we've got stage, what in this is just day 5, but stage 17 on the ascent to Pra Loop with the final category 1 climb of the day. So this will be an interesting stage. It'll be one that I probably try to attack on the descent, as it's got the small descent before they got into the final climb, and the final climb is not very long, so if you get a bit of a lead before you get onto the climb, you could be able to hold it potentially. So that's what we will try to do. Alright, so our goal with Alberto Contador is to win this stage. We're going to go with the attack the Guarana gel, as since those final 2 climbs aren't too long, we'll probably run out of attack before we run out of energy, I would suspect. So we're just gonna fast forward here, probably till we're on the Col d'Alo. We might skip to the sprint though. It depends if Sagan is still in
the peloton is riding.
All right, so we're about 10 kilometers from the first sprints here. So there are 8 guys ahead in the breakaway, but still, if we were able to get 9th, I think it would be pretty worth it to try and get the points. And I don't think any of the other sprinters are gonna go too hard. I remember last time we were able to get in the last mountain stage. So yeah, I still want to try and get Sagan in one of the breakaways, probably in the next or the final mountain stage, because we're still pretty far behind in the green jersey. Savings on the screen, but anyway, so we've got 7.8 kilometers to go. We're just gonna ride in Kisarlovsky here down the descent
try to shelter from the wind
of this category 2 climb. I see Alberto Contador is well placed up here amongst the leaders.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties getting all the way.
Up the pace, guys, to prepare for the intermediate sprint.
6 kilometers.
He's got his guys riding. He must have good legs.
No, this is Christoph's team. Greipel's team is right behind me.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
We could try a little early attack this time, because this pace is not too hard. We could definitely attack off of this. Cavendish is here. He's in green currently. Oh.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
Slightly uphill. The perfect time to go then. Let's try it. This is basically what we did on the last mountain stage. We had these intermediate sprints. The peloton doesn't go too fast.
Necessarily need to attack. Depending on his lead,
plus it's a little bit uphill actually. It's like steadily uphill, which Sagan definitely has an advantage on.
His teammates are accelerating. They're no doubt readying the intermediate sprint.
Right there, we should be able to hold these guys off.
He is the winner of the intermediate sprint. Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
We're about to blow up, but we're
He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape.
Alright, so we are back. We are just about to hit the summit of the Col d'Alo, and we want to stick with the main guys attacking here. We're about 5 kilometers. Oh no, only 1 kilometer from the summit. Jesus. I meant to come back earlier. So this is pretty much the battle for the King of Mountains points, which I'm not too concerned about myself, but I do want to stay with the yellow jersey here because I want to attack them.
The descent from the Col
d'Alo
is full of bends. Riders are the most comfortable going down. They use the opportunity to gain a small lead before the climb to Pra Loop.
Mountain points, unless Froome comes up from behind him, which he might. He does. Wow, cheeky move right there. Alright, so this is the big descent to Pra Loop. We are going to try and stick to the front here.
Jersey has enough lead to be sure to keep it today.
The best we can. I've gotten a little bit better at descending in this game, but I'm still not. We'll see how this goes, but it shouldn't be too hard to open up at least a little bit of the gap.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
20 kilometers to the summit. Yeah.
Former Tour winner Alberto Contador is one of the best climbers in the world.
Even getting a gap on
watch out for his accelerations in the mountains.
Second place, which, I mean, obviously winning is the ultimate goal, but it's very, very hard.
You're ahead of the group with the favorites by 30 seconds.
Contador, I would take a podium. Well, I mean, you really should be getting a podium. He's so good in this game, Contador, but if you can get top 2, that would be ideal. So we've got a little bit of a gap on Froome and Pino right now.
But it's worth a try.
So let's keep riding. See, it doesn't take too much energy or too much attack to accelerate on the descents, which is why it can be good to attack on them and try to open up a bit of a gap before you hit the final climb, which, as I mentioned before, is not very long.
He's one of the favourites for the race and the undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him.
We're doing a bio on Contador.
You have 30 seconds lead on the yellow
We've already
jersey.
got 30 seconds on Froome, which is good. So I think we were about a minute and a half behind him to enter the day. So I'm not sure, you know, with the climb, how the climb is going to shake out, but we're definitely going to be able to gain some time on him on this descent. There's no doubt about that. Corners are very tricky. This is a pretty technical descent. Accelerating nice fast. Looks like the Froome Pino group's actually getting back some time on us. But that is alright. We've got it back. And I'm not really sure. Maybe I should have gone with the energy gel, energy bar, or whatever, before the stage, because we are actually running out of energy. So maybe we should take it easy on the rest of this descent. We got 30 seconds.
The favorites is 1 minute away.
Stay in high gear though, so we can keep our pace up. We've got 37 seconds right now on Froome and Pino, and a minute on the rest of the leaders. We're getting a little bit of our energy back, so that is good. 47 seconds now, holy smokes. So it was definitely a good idea to attack on this descent. We've got 6.3 kilometers to the finish. We're about to hit the
man at the front is onto the final
corner.
climb with a lead of a few seconds. It's going to be difficult for him to hold off his pursuers.
So we got a whole minute on the leading group right now. We can pretty much ride at our pace if we want.
You've got a 1 minute lead over the yellow jersey.
So we got to keep an eye on that gap though, because if it starts to come down, then we'll try to kick it up. But right now, since we're pretty much holding that 1 minute gap, I think I'll just ride at my own pace.
Behind, the yellow jersey is moving
Closing a
onto the
little bit.
offensive.
I'll attack here and there, but for the most part, don't really want to spend myself too much. At least not more than you have to. 4 kilometers to the finish, you gotta use our energy gel or energy bar or whatever. At the very least, you know, even though it'd be hard to take over the yellow jersey after the stage, we should be able to get ourselves a stage win.
Try to manage things so that you don't blow up before the line.
Let's slow it down here. Froome is distancing himself from Pino, so he's making a solo effort to try and bring us back. But we've still got about 55 seconds on him. Although we're going a little bit too hard right now, we've got to slow it down. Let's blow up. Low gear ratio. 2.5 kilometers, 48 seconds on Froome. Ideally, I mean, we need to gain at least 30 seconds on the stage if we realistically want to win the Tour de France.
Attack behind you!
2 kilometers left for the man in the lead. He's going to have to fight to the end, but he's well on his way to being able to raise his arms.
No. 30 seconds on Froome. Oh, geez. Alright, now we got 38, so that acceleration helped a little bit. And we're almost to 1 kilometer to go. So we should be able to pull off this stage win. I think we're gonna... Contador.
This is the last kilometer. Go! One more effort!
Oh, Jesus, not good. Froome's right there. Oh, no, are we going to blow this? Got 800 meters left. Go as hard as you can, Contador. He's right there. No, we're going to have to, like, block him. We're going to have to do some cheeky block tactics.
Attack behind you!
We're going to have to try some blocking tactics to maintain this lead. 400 meters left. We're not going to gain a second on Froome, except for the time bonus. Is he going to let us have this win? No, block him. Oh, yes. Cheeky block tactics are going to give us the win, I think. Yes, they will. And we should pull into second place. All right, we get the stage win, which is pretty nice. Even though we sort of blew it there at the end. Someone who's better at this game than I am can definitely execute that attack there on the final disciple.
This stage is his. He was the strongest. Here's the winner of the Digne Leber Rallo stage, Alberto Contador. Congratulations to him. He really was the strongest. He fully deserves this prestigious victory.
Alright, so we win a mountain stage with Alberto Contador, which was probably one of our tour objectives coming in. We unfortunately don't gain any time on Chris Froome though, which was... But do we move into second place? No, we do not. We're still, what is that, 26 seconds behind Vincenzo Nibali. And let's take a look at the green jersey competition. So Sagan is still 23 points behind Cavendish, but only 3 points out of a top 3 spot, so let's start. Alright, we're 5th in the so I was glad we were able to win this stage at least. That's going to be a big boost. So we're going to do one more stage in this episode. We're going to do the climb to La Toussaint, I don't know how to pronounce that. And then we'll do individual episodes for Alpe d'Huez and the Champs-Élysées, because those are probably the 2 of the event. But alright, so on this one we've got a big Cat 1 climb to end off the day, so we'll try to put in more time on Nibali, and if we can, put in any time on Froome. We'll see though. I'm not really sure we're going to be able to do that. It's proving to be pretty tough. Froome looks about as strong in this game as he did in this year's tour, which is pretty darn strong. We'll be taking control of our man Alberto Contador again, and this time we'll do the lemon gel, the energy bar, whatever you want to call it. Alright, and I do want to try and get Sagan in the breakaway in this one. Oh yeah, Contador's got the polka dot jersey on the
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The riders have their work cut out on this 100% Savoyard stage, with no less than 4 ascents in 140 kilometers. Only
I want to get Sagan the goddamn green jersey, especially when I'm not going to be able to win yellow.
The riders will not have time to warm up today. They're already at work on the first slopes of the Col du Chaussy, a climb of 15.3 kilometers at an average of 6.3%. The mountains don't scare him.
It's not like it's too big of an issue for Sagan, but he usually can't really respond to the attacks on climbs.
This is a crucial stage for the overall
keeps up a good pace, but right now, we're in the group right now. We've got Sylvain Chavanel with us.
So, good luck lads, and do your
about
best.
20 seconds in the peloton, so we'll try and stick in this breakaway and snatch up as many green jersey points as we
Reaching
can.
the end of the tour, guys. The sprinters will be less fresh, and there is more likelihood that a large and senseless
We gotta stick
breakaway
with this
will be
group though. They
created.
might try to put in more attacks on us. I wonder if any of these guys are going for the polka dot jersey. It's a good stage to get in the breakaway with the Cat 1 and horse category. Pretty early on. Let's take our energy here. Attack some more. Alright, and if we fast forward, let's see how this... Oh no, Sagan's losing time. It's gotta be the
1.5 minutes for a breakaway. It might just work.
Oh, he's also about to blow up. Okay, well, screw that then.
He's increasing its lead over the yellow jersey.
Alright, so we are
no
right
worries.
about
It
at
contains no big guns
the beginning of
The
the horse
overall
category
standing.
climb here. And so we have 2
Quite
riders,
fair,
2
the
domestiques who are
undoubtedly
feeling really good
the
today.
day.
Roman Kruziger
With over
and
22 kilometers
Rafael
at an average
Micah.
of
So I'm going to
6.8%.
try and get Kruziger
There will be a
into the
ferocious
breakaway
whittling
here.
away.
It's only 2.5 minutes. And we're right about to start the climb, and I think Kruziger could probably bridge at least some of the gap here. I would try it with Basso, but Basso's not feeling nearly as well as Kruziger today. He didn't recover as well.
So as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the
Not a lot of
race.
wind right now, so we should ride on our own here and try to bridge the gap. Gotta try something here. If the Kruziger move doesn't work, we still have Rafael Micah to protect Contador on the final climb, but what we could do is, if we get Kruziger into the breakaway stays away until the last climb, then we can use Kruziger as a launching pad for Contador if he makes any sort of attack. So we'll see if Roman can bridge the gap here. We've got about 30 seconds on the peloton, and we're about a minute and a half behind the breakaway group here. Take our energy bar. Yeah, a minute and a half behind right now. And we can just keep riding at this pace. We're making up time as it is. We're not going to gain back any of our attack, but we're not losing a ton of energy right now, so if we ride at this pace, we'll be able to ride up to the breakaway. And Sagan, I didn't go for the intermediate sprint because Sagan fell off on the Cat 1 climb. He fell back into the Gruppetto.
Still a candidate for the white jersey, Thibaut Pinot is a pure climber, capable of competing with the best in the mountains, as witnessed by his third place in the overall standings in 2014.
And then we'll be able to recover a little bit.
A result which also saw his name
Thibaut
written
Pinot's
amongst
up
the
in
list
this
of
group,
winners
even though
of the
he's
white
only
jersey.
A teammate
well, he's in
is
second
beginning to
place in the
lose
Young Riders competition, so Cruisinger is going to, or so Quintana's going to lose
isn't
that.
changing much.
He's only about 5 minutes behind Froome, I think. Kind of surprising they let Pinot go. Trying to get on the back wheel here, then we can start saving some for ourselves.
He's interested in the polka dot jersey or stage victory, but he can also become a luxury teammate.
Oh yes. Alright, so let's fast forward now. Cruisinger should be able to stay in that group, no problem. I'm not sure if they're going to get brought back before the final climb. I hope they don't, because we have a guy up there now. Yeah, Pinot's 11th place, 5 minutes back. Someone got dropped. It's now 3:30 to the leading group, though, so they're actually gaining time on this climb. Which surprises me, but oh well. We got about 50 kilometers to the finish here. Cruisinger's still up there. I'm not worried about the King of the Mountains. I don't really care about that. Pinot has gone wide, though, but that's alright. So we're just simulating up here till the final climb. That's when we're going to make our move with Contador. Yeah, Contador and Micah are going to be the two guys today. Cruisinger is catching back up to Pinot. He's back with Pinot, which is pretty nice. On the descent. Pinot's not a good descender. Alright. So it's about 2.5 minutes or 2 minutes, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that Cruisinger's actually up there. Which is what we really care about.
He'll be the new polka dot jersey. He can no longer be caught today. I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
Actually, perfect. So we'll just hang on his wheel here. We've got, wow, this is a very long climb. I didn't realize how long this climb was. But Cruisinger's up there, so hopefully he'll be able to help us out a little bit. And he could even go for the stage win, but I don't think they're going to hold off.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay
so we're just going to let Cruisinger hang out there. I'm not too concerned whether he gets the stage win or not. We already got one stage win. So getting another isn't of the utmost importance to me. I'd rather move up in the overall classification, try to get time on Nibali today, get in second place.
The yellow jersey does not necessarily need to attack. Depending on his lead, he can simply follow attacks and counter at the very end of the stage.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey.
That guy. Cruisinger's losing a lot of time. Like I said, I'm not too concerned about that. Just keep following Micah. And we're in perfect position to be able to follow any attacks or go on any attacks, but it's 16 kilometers to the finish right now, so we don't really want to attack this early. It'd be hard to get a gap and then maintain a lead over 16 kilometers. Especially because I haven't really mastered at getting the most out of all my energy yet. So don't really want to do that. There's already a pretty small peloton. To the white jerseys here, and the polka dot and the yellow. And I'm not sure where Contador stands in the polka dot jersey. I'm sure he got a lot of points for winning that mountaintop finish yesterday. I'm not really sure if he's like in first or whatever. Figure that out actually. Yeah, whatever. We'll look after the stage. Also don't really want to be ready. Should I get in the low gear? Mike is doing some nice pacing. It's not really what I want him to do. And at least he's still here at the front of the group. Port's putting in some good pacing now. Wow, this is a really thinned out group. Dan Martin and Jean-Christophe Perrault. I assume that's Nibali there. Not Aru, although it could be Aru. I'm not sure. If that's Aru, then Nibali's already with me. Oh yeah. Jesus, Micah. Alright, Micah's blowing up.
I want you to ride in his tracks. He's dangerous for the overall standing.
Gotta follow Froome and Nibali. Top three, Froome, Contador, and Nibali. So we've got to stick with the other two. Bardet and Porta also here. Wow, the group's thinning out even more. It looks like Dan Martin's falling off. We've got 13 kilometers to the finish. We are just about to catch Roman Cruisinger here. but Pino is still out in the front. Pino's not going to gain any time. He might gain enough time on Quintana to take over the white jersey, but he's not going to gain enough time on Froome to take over yellow. And he's not going to gain enough time on us to affect our overall position. I'm not really worried about him. If he gets the stage win, then good for him. We'll see if Kruziger can do any pacing here, anything for us. We'll see what he tries to do. That's kind of why I wanted him out in that breakaway. But anyway, 11 kilometers to the finish here. So we'll make our, if we decide to make an attack, we'll probably do it around 5, 6 kilometers left.
The new leader of the overall.
But I have a feeling someone else is going to attack beforehand. It looks like Kruziger is just going to go off to the side here. Whoa! What are we doing? And now they're on the attack. Quintana, Froome, and Nibali.
The head
We'll just
of the
ride at
race
our
is
own pace right now. We don't need to follow that
yellow
attack.
jersey. The lead riders, 1
they're
minute
not gaining a lot
30
of
on the
time on us.
favourites.
Couple tight turns, and we'll be able to recover. Let's take our energy bar right. We're getting a little bit low on energy. Get off the pedal if you can get your energy back. So let's just try and go as slow as we can. In contact with it.
The head of the race
Keep
is on
between the high gear and the
show.
low gear.
A chance for a breather before
Obviously
facing
the low
the
gear
final
will
rounds of the
keep our
climb.
energy up a little bit more, but the high gear, like I said, we
A
gotta
teammate
keep
has
in
just
contact
been
with
dropped.
these guys. So it's cool to see that.
Can't count on him any longer.
It's cool to see that Quintana's up in this group. He hadn't looked great the first couple of days. He wanted to work, but that's not gonna happen. Sort of my energy. This is a nice little false flat right here. Still kind of low on energy, but only 8 kilometers left. So once this climb kicks back up, you might try and attack, but I'm not really sure because our energy's not in great shape today. This might not be a great day for us to attack. We might want to wait till Alpe d'Huez to try and put more time
The advance
on
of the
Nibali.
lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
But at the same time, Nibali could be having a really good day on Alpe d'Huez, so you never really know. Got a lot of time on Valverde and Perot right now. Climb kicks back up. So we'll be sure to follow any attacks. So we're already at 6 kilometers to go though, so ourselves before too long, or not before long. No one's moving right now, surprisingly.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leader.
In the high gear. Let's make our move around. Oh, damn it, I thought that was a tighter bend. Alright, let's make our move.
Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
Can't reduce speed, gotta attack. Get up here. A little bit of a gap, let's see if it holds. I'm not sure it's gonna. I'm afraid Contador doesn't have the best energy today. Could be a problem, but
A gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
Might be dropping Quintana.
It's a lone rider who moves towards La Toussuire. With a lead of more than a minute on his pursuers, he has the race won.
The worst thing we can do is lose time on these guys. Oh, Froome's probably going to attack at some point. As much energy as we can. Oh no, we're starting to lose time on Nibali, which is the worst possible. Pretty much have our eyes on that second place at this point. But there is still one more day to go. We still have big Alpe d'Huez, so if we do lose too much time, if we don't lose too much time, we'll still be able to try and climb our way back. Only got 2 kilometers to the finish. Oh, don't blow up. No! Whoops-a-daisies. I didn't realize if I just went to the high gear ratio, I was going to blow up that badly. Oh, boy. Valverde, you want to come up here and pace me, buddy?
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
Big gear ratio right now. If we follow Valverde, I don't even think we're going to be able to do that. Perot's next. We'll see if Perot catches us. We're losing a minute right now on Nibali. Alright, now we can attack. Try to gain some time back. So we end up, wow, we're gonna end up losing a minute. Pino wins the stage though, so good for the Frenchman. Alright, so final stage results. Pino wins. We end up losing just over a minute on Nibali. That doesn't include the time bonus. So overall classification, oh man, we are now a minute and a half behind Nibali. We have pretty much no chance of catching Froome. We'd have to put in a good attack on Nibali on Alpe d'Huez to try and get up into second place. But the good thing is Quintana, who did move up and did beat us in the last stage, did not gain enough time to take over third. So the biggest thing is we're going to be watching out for the mountains. And then Sagan's still pretty far behind in the green jersey competition, so... Alright, that is going to do it for this episode, so we're going to have 2 episodes left. I'll do individual stages for each of these. So that's going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.